I'd like to welcome all of you today to the Essential IFRS Playbook for 2026. On the left, you're going to see the main categories for your ESG to-do list: strategic planning, governance, metrics, and targets. Each item we covered today will fall into one of those buckets. For some of these items, we'll highlight where technology from our EcoOS sustainability product suite can save you time, cut down on manual work, and amplify the impact of what you're already doing.
From an operational point of view, Q4 is actually critical because that's where you go through the planning process and the budgeting process. Be realistic about what you can achieve. Take it one step at a time. You plan as early as possible to create business value that is linked to the IFRS metrics and standards. Spend time on taking stock. Study our market, study our performance, understand where our major, most material gaps in data quality are, where our most material gaps in performance are. Understand how the market is reacting, both the investors and the customers. There's some tools that can help you do that. Our AI engine is looking at all the documentation within the organization, making sure that the policies are consistent, and then making recommendations against specific frameworks that the company is using. We can then turn to setting goals. That spurs a lot of innovation, especially when you start setting the goals and people have to start thinking creatively about new products, about new markets, about the way they might be able to adopt some of the old products into low carbon alternatives. Technology can now provide you with either a detailed report of where you are compared to the goals. We actually have a module that allows you to conduct scenario analysis to budgeting. The financial cost benefit needs to be brought into almost each and every request, whether for capital expenses, for the investments that you might need to bring in, or for the operational expenses. So working with your financial department is exceedingly crucial, and showing them that you have the financial justification.
Regarding governance, establishing a functional governance structure, complete with appropriate working groups, defined responsibility, clear mandate is key. Make sure that the management knows basic facts about relevant subjects. Also go for the board, because reporting for the board as part of your governance structure also gives you extra points in other disclosures and rating agencies such as the CDP. Sustainability related incentives. The relevant managers are tasked with achieving annual performance targets and receive bonuses if they succeed. It will create a real and tangible incentive for senior management to walk the talk. You will also receive more points on different rating agencies and disclosures such as the CDP. To start setting up a robust sustainability program and enjoy the benefits, you will need supporting policies and procedures. The AI engine and templates in EcoOS would have uniquely built for this need. Writing policies and procedures can be a little less daunting, less time consuming, and a bit more streamlined. Disclosures. If you have some time before the IFRS sustainability disclosure standards come into effect in your region, you might want to start with voluntary reporting to get this organizational muscle ready. The information needs to be comparable, timely, and verifiable and understandable. We have templates, both quantitative and qualitative, for basic ESG reports for many of the key ESG frameworks. So you can have a head start. The metrics required by the IFRS are S1 are included in the SASB standards. Each business sector has its own metrics. Then you have a mini methodology of what they expect from you in each topic. Data collection. So to make everyone's life easier, try to automate data collection systems where possible. The EcoOS accounting platform is built for this and is able to receive all sorts of data. Check data year over year to see if there's any strange anomalies. Get the people to send you the references to the data they shared with you. Conduct maybe shadow audits or internal pre-checks. And the next step is having external audit, which will enable you to receive also better scoring in many of the rating agencies. So EcoOS is tailor-made for this process with data logs, on-hand reference calculation method, data locking mechanism. Technology can make being audit ready a bit simpler.
Key takeaways: be realistic. Take it step by step, be efficient, identify the opportunities and risks, and create that business value.
If you'd like deeper resources beyond what we've discussed today, or you want to see how our tools and software support IFRS aligned reporting, we have compiled some information in the QR code. We wish you much luck and success as you take on the IFRS with clarity and momentum.